Hello and welcome to my channel. Today I'm going to be going over some of the fun springtime activities that I have planned for my daughter. There's a lot of fun stuff here. We do have some rainy days coming up, so I had planned on doing some indoor projects, and then hopefully we'll be getting out for some other stuff next week after the rain subsides. So I want to get into the activities that I have planned because I have quite a few here. So let's get into those. So the first activity I have planned are these birdhouses. We plan on painting them. There's a cute one right there, and one that has the cylinder top, and then one that has a double house. My daughter wanted these, so I'm going quickly through that, but she and I are going to be painting those houses maybe today or tomorrow, and hopefully we'll be hanging them outside. We've got a lot of trees, and we're going to be painting those and putting them outside just as kind of little decorations. Those are from Michael's. They were $1 a piece, and I think they had 4 or 5 designs. We just got 3 of them, and I thought it would be fun for us to paint them and put them outside. And so that's a cheap, inexpensive activity there. And then the next activity is going to be, my daughter loves dress-up stuff, so we are going to be making some necklaces and little bracelets. I got this cord at Hobby Lobby. It's stretchy cord. It comes in a bunch of different colors. I was trying to find this inexpensively. I wanted the stretchy kind so that, you know, we don't have to use as much and it would still go over her wrist. And then we're going to be making, you know, necklaces, bracelets, any other activities too. I found these beads. I got 3 different packs here. I've got just the regular rainbow pony beads. I've got the neon rainbow pony beads. And then I've got the clear rainbow pony beads. I got all these packs at Walmart. They were $1.97 a pack. I had seen them at a lot of other places like Hobby Lobby, Michael's, things like that. They were a lot more money. I don't know if you really get the same amount of beads or not, but I thought this was fun because I could get a couple different styles. I was hoping for something sparkly too, but the sparkly ones were about $5 for a pack, so I decided to wait on those. But my daughter, like I said, she really loves dress-up stuff, and I was hoping to make these, and I was hoping also that some of the ones we make will also go towards our Operation Christmas Child boxes later this year, so we can have fun making some stuff now, and then my daughter can keep a few of them, and then the other ones we can put in our boxes. That way it's a fun activity that we can kind of do together. Plus I like to put in fun jewelry stuff like this in the boxes because I think it makes it fun for the other little girls that receive it too, just because I know my daughter likes it so much. And the next activity we are going to be doing is going to be these butterflies. They're watercolor, well, kind of watercolor butterflies. They're out of coffee filters with some marker, and you drop some water on them, and then you let them dry, and then you just fasten them with a pipe cleaner, and you've got yourself a butterfly, and you can create any colors that you want. I made this one yesterday to be able to show my daughter so she can see what we're going to make. And these are really fun and inexpensive. I just use an old dropper from one of my daughter's medicine that's clean. I just use that for the water because that's really all you need. And then I got this pack of coffee filters at the Dollar Tree, actually. So you get 150, so you can use it for tons of other projects. I actually found some other projects I want to use, so we'll make a couple butterflies and then we'll use that for something else. But since it's spring, I thought these would be really fun, and maybe we can hang them in her room or hang them on the window or something, just so that we can add a little spring to our house. The next thing that we are going to be doing is we are going to be making some bird feeders out of pine cones. We went on a walk the other day, and there was a tree by our mailbox that has a ton of these bigger pine cones that are really nice, and I thought these would be perfect for making bird feeders. We're going to be putting peanut butter and putting some bird seed on them, and then adding some string and hanging them from the tree right outside of our front door. We get a lot of birds and squirrels at that tree, so I thought it would be a good spot so then we can watch the birds and squirrels eat from them. We picked up 5 right now. I also plan on going back maybe for some more for some other projects now that I know that there's a bunch out there by the mailbox. So that is another fun one, very inexpensive, because most people have peanut butter and string, and all you'd have to do maybe is buy bird seed, because these ones are obviously free outside. And the other kind of bird feeder we're going to be making are these little ones. These are a pipe cleaner and then just some Cheerios, and I left the end a little bit open so we can wrap it around a branch, and the birds and squirrels can come eat the Cheerios off there. I thought that was a really cute idea. And plus we have tons of pipe cleaners and tons of Cheerios, so we didn't have to buy anything for this, and it makes some cute bird feeders, and we can watch the animals eat off those as well. So what I did is I just curled the end here to make sure that the Cheerios wouldn't fall off, and then I just fed them on there, and then I leave the end open enough that you can wrap it around a branch a couple times so that it doesn't fall off. And then the other fun project that I'm hoping my daughter will like is, what I did is I wanted us to make some like spring mosaic type of little art projects. So what we did the other day is my husband and I needed to get something from, I think it was Home Depot. So I went to the paint section and I got a bunch of their paint samples in a bunch of different colors. And I cut them up into triangles, squares, all sorts of stuff. And I plan on us doing some gluing, maybe making some fun projects out of these, some mosaic stuff that we can maybe hang on our homeschool room. I just put them in this little bucket for now before we make the project. I think we're going to do this later this week when it's raining outside. It'll be a fun thing to do. But this is obviously super inexpensive because you don't have to pay for the paint samples or the little paint cards. And we already have glue sticks and paper, so that's a really fun project, and they can be creative and kind of make whatever shapes they want to. The next project we're going to do is these little iron beads. They're both the same ones here. I liked them because they were a butterfly, and I liked that it was turquoise and pink and purple. We got these at Joann Fabrics. They were buy one, get one 50% off, or they were both 50% off, I'm not sure. But I thought they were super cute, and once we make these, we can stick them in other projects and use them because they will be cute little butterflies. So we have those that we will be doing. Obviously, I'll be doing the ironing and stuff, but I was thinking about just kind of letting her place the beads however she felt like. That way it didn't have to exactly look like this, but she could do kind of however she wanted to. And the next thing is we will be making some of these fun little flowers. They're not perfect. I just put it together a couple to be able to show you guys. But they are out of pipe cleaners, and I thought these are really cute, fun ideas. My daughter likes to play with flowers. She has, you know, a little kitchen set that she can play with. And we have pipe cleaners in every color you could imagine. I have so many more than this too. These are just the packs I pulled out, but all you have to do is, you know, these packs actually, these ones here that only have 25 in them are at Michael's for only $1. And they're the nice quality ones. I know you can get them at the Dollar Tree sometimes, but they're just shorter versions, and they're skinnier. So you could still use those if you wanted to. But I like these ones because there's 25 in one, and so you can make a whole lot of flowers. You know, this one here, the purple one, only took 2. This one I think took 4 because we kind of added some other petals and stuff in there. But you can kind of do them however you want, and you can make a little flower bunch or something for your table. The next thing we're going to be doing is some fun watercolors. My daughter did some watercoloring for the first time ever at church a couple months ago and really loved it. So I wanted to get her some other watercolor stuff to use. My mom gave me this package of paper, but I also have some other packs. These are just plain, but I would love to get some watercolor pages that actually have characters or something on them too, just to make it kind of fun. But I also got some books that are about half this size, so that way we can use a little less paper each project. I'm thinking because these pages are so big, I might cut them in half anyways, because we don't need a huge paper to do it on. We can just use a little half, and that way we have more for another project. I found the watercolors, this big pack at Hobby Lobby. I really wanted a big pack that had a lot of colors in it so that it would last us a little longer. I know you can find them at the Dollar Tree and things like that, but usually it's only, 4 or 5 colors and they're not very big, and so it won't last you very long. I wanted this to last us at least the rest of this year doing other projects. And then I also picked up an extra pack of just regular watercolor brushes because that way both of us can paint at the same time. We can use different brushes and things like that, so we could have extra on hand for that project. And then one of the last things here, oh, I forgot to mention too, with the coffee filter butterfly, you want to use washable markers. I happened to find these at Goodwill. They were brand new from Target. They were some of their clearance stuff that never got sold. I bought like 6 packs of these washable markers. They're kind of the fun different colors. I do have thin washable markers, like the really tiny ones, but in order to do this project you do want the bigger markers because the thin ones, it would take you forever to color on the coffee filter. That's why the bigger ones are nice because you just tip them on the side and it colors really quickly. So yeah, you want to use the washable ones though, and you color on however you want. You touch it with the water on there. Well, I put it on just one of our dinner plates, touched the water where I wanted it, and then I set it outside in the sun for about maybe 10 minutes and then it was dry. Otherwise, if you do leave it inside, you will probably have to let it sit overnight or a day or two. I don't know how long it will take inside, but I just set mine in the sun and it was dry in 10-15 minutes. So, and then on to this one here. This is a fun little set. Actually, I just found yesterday in the Target dollar spot. I hadn't seen it before. It's it's a set of 6 cookie cutters. There's a butterfly. There is a duck. There is a bunny, there is a carrot, there is an egg, and then there is a little tulip flower. These I plan on using when we play with Play-Doh. I thought they were so cute because they're small cookie cutters and, we can use them for other things and they can be packed away. They're not huge. And it came with this super cute rolling pin, which I really wanted because I want her to have something that she can use to play with Play-Doh and maybe some other crafts when we use like clay and stuff when we do other things. So I wanted to have something like that, and when I saw it in the set I thought that's super cute. I can get a 2-for-1. I can get the rolling pin and the cookie cutters, and we have a super cute fun thing to play with. We can play with these now for spring because it's all spring stuff, then we can always use them later too. And the last thing is for something when we go outside. I found this in the Target dollar spot too. It's a little set of kids gardening tools. I thought this was super cute. It comes with a shovel, a rake, and this other little shovel type thing, I guess. I plan on using these in the sand outside also, and also when we plant some flowers. We're going to be planting some flowers in about a month, and I wanted her to have some fun little tools of her own so she can kind of feel like a big girl because I have my tools, she'll have her tools. So yeah, those are the fun kind of spring ideas that I have for kind of getting out and doing some fun stuff. Some of the stuff is for outside, some of the stuff is for inside, perfect for rainy days or something. And it's all inexpensive, cheap little projects. A lot of this stuff most people already have at their houses: beads, pine cones, coffee filters, paper, watercolors. So it's a lot of fun stuff. You just got to get creative. And I hope this gives you guys some fun ideas for these next kind of springtime weeks before we hit hotter weather. It should be really fun, and I think my daughter's really going to enjoy all this stuff. So I am babbling now, but I hope to see you guys next time. Don't forget to subscribe, and yeah, we'll see you next time for another fun video.